Christmas. Look at me. This is Christmas leftovers. I got some ham. I just went ahead and did stovetop stuffing. I got some macaroni and cheese, some green bean casserole, and some rolls, and then there's my cranberry sauce right there. While I sit here and reflect at the witching hour. I'm gonna put the phone down real quick. You know, mm, I'm feeling a lot more better, a lot more healed. Mm, I had a lot of healing energy on the 21st. Mm, that's so valuable. God is so good. I ain't gonna be here long. Mm-mm-mm. So, have any of y'all witches felt discriminated against? I'm just saying. Anybody? Mm. I'm gonna tell y'all what's special about this green bean casserole. They are made with homemade fried onions and not the store bought because they had ran out at the store. Mm-mm-mm. So, mm, I've been feeling discriminated against by certain people. You know, I represent the witches that are pretty much a normal part of society. You know what I'm saying? And what's been proven in the 21st century is that witches, a lot of us are the good guys. So, you know what I'm saying? Mm. I'm sitting there getting that work done too. I said, damn, I'm hungry. I'm getting that work done. People always want to paint us level headed witches as the bad guy, but in reality, they deserve the curses that we send them, and everybody knows it. It's unavoidable. You know what I'm saying? About to get another cat soon, y'all, before New Year's. I was trying to get a Christmas cat. I want to get a dog, but I want to wait until I move into my house that I own. You know what I'm saying? We had a great Christmas. I slept most of the day though. I'm a fast healer from that extraction that I got. It got real cold. The night before last, it was like 8 goddamn degrees. I had to turn my heat up to like 80. It was weird. It was so cold. Mm-mm-mm. It was so good. I thought about doing witchy mukbangs on here. Just for a little bit of extra AdSense money. I thought about it. I've been communing with the ancestors, like all of them, not just the African ones. The ancestors are always on point. They stay on point, you know. Mm-mm-mm. A lot of our ancestors were priests and high priestesses and saints. So, mm, hmm mm. Boy, I'm telling you, I was really hungry. I kind of missed dinner earlier. Mm. Well, I'm eating it now. I was kind of disappointed I didn't get my ham with the ham bone in it, so I'm probably gonna order. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in my black eyed peas. I'm not gonna use. Well, maybe I will use a little bit of chopped ham, but I want to use a couple of them smoked turkey bones, like them big smoked turkey bones, to make my black eyed peas this year for New Year's Eve. So that's what I do on New Year's. I cook black eyed peas and cornbread. Hmm And I usually use the ham bone. It's pretty much my own tradition to make a ham for Christmas. I usually do a turkey on Thanksgiving, but a ham for Christmas. So I use a ham bone, but they didn't have, the store had ran out of hams, of course. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Anybody else feel so peaceful? This was a good Christmas. It was really, really a good Christmas. If you didn't have a good Christmas, like I'm talking about just feeling at peace. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And if y'all notice, it was a lot of people that are not at peace. They're not. I know I am. hmm So, so many positive things are happening right now for me. And all of my clients, everybody that's down with me, everybody that's cool with me, everything good is happening for them. Okay. And that says something. A lot of us are still a lot of this is what the ancestors can't get down with. They don't like the fact that some of us are still fighting for our own energy. And they don't like the fact that it's coming from black people. They don't like that. Okay, our own people. Trying to take away our power. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, I'm starting to get full. I'm literally scarfing this food now. Because earlier today, my stomach had to get adjusted. Mm. Damn it, I'm running out of cranberry sauce. I should got more. I'm going to go down here and add some more cranberry sauce to my plate. mm. Mm-mm-mm. God damn, them rolls are good. I'm like kind of half asleep because I feel very peaceful. You know what? I always say to my clients, especially the women, but the men too. Men have fears too. They do. I always tell them don't let nothing scare you, especially when it's something that don't pertain to you. You can't be scary out in this world. I mean, you need to be cautious, right? Mm. All right, I'm about to eat the rest of these green beans. Mm-mm-mm. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. mm. Mm-mm-mm. The green bean casserole definitely is takes center stage, especially them homemade French fried onions. Mm. I will never buy French fried onions from the store again. I will always take the time to make them myself. Mm. Mm-hmm. And we went deep, deep back into the ancestry. I was invoking my aunt over here today. So she is in full swing. And Sekhmet is usually very close behind Ma'at, honestly. Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't eat no more. I got full. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me light this candle back up and finish this work while I'm live. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Compliments of the chef. Mm. So my aunt, like, she's balancing out the laws of karma. And one of the things that I always get from my aunt is that she always tells me you do not have to suffer within the bad, negative karma of the choices, the karmic choices of people that don't like you. Because if a person does not like you, then they simply are making a choice to, walk away or either stay and suffer at their own expense. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get in my feelings like some people. There's actually some African American people or indigenous people, they are actually more sensitive to when they are being attacked by black people. I don't have any sensitivity of it. I don't care. You can be black, you can be whatever color you want and attack me. You're all the same. But a lot of black people are very sensitive to that. They'll lose their faith in their own selves because of that. But you don't, as a black person, as an African American person, or whatever you call yourself, you don't have to identify with those people because those people are at a low place. I'm telling you. And some of them feel like they're justified in it, to be honest with you. Especially some of the people, because Spirit was telling me and they was picking up on people that target me because they don't celebrate Christmas or Yule. And so, but they don't target anybody else. So, what makes me so special? What makes me so special is that I am your karma. That's what makes me so special. I've had people angry, my own black people angry, leaving comments on my video. You ain't supposed to be celebrating that Christmas or none of those holidays. You ain't supposed to do that. That ain't for black people. It's bizarre, you guys. It really is. And these people will try to force their crap onto you. And I'm sorry. I think people learn a lesson when they find out that you're not weak. And I think people judge weakness based upon the wrong things. Seriously. Okay. They do. They judge that upon because I'm not the what do they call that? That black lady that was in that movie, the something king. My strength is in my femininity, always and forever. Okay. And I ain't never been the type of person to like fight out. If I had to, I would. But you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it depends on your journey. 45 years old, once you reach the age of 40, you need to be sitting down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mature woman. I don't do the immaturity, the crap. I ain't trying to be hardcore. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely ain't trying to attract no negative energy to myself. So, that ain't that nobody can ever accuse me of. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's something that I need to handle or deal with, I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna handle that. And I ain't got to really fight my own battles. I don't have to fight with folk. I ain't got to argue with folk. I'm gonna let my ancestors do that. Because they protected me anyway. It's a good, thank the goddess, thank my ancestors that I got that tooth pulled out. Because having a bad tooth in your mouth can cause heart disease, and it can cause sepsis, and it can kill you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like being in a position to where I'm healing from something, my ancestors are gonna let me heal from that. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let nobody do no harm to me under no circumstances. And I believe in Santa as a deity, more so as a deity, having probably to do with the fairies. Okay. And I believe that when you make the wrong move towards people, like when you going over the top, like when you doing too much, especially during this time of the year, like they said, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And it's a reason for that. You can never go wrong from doing something right and doing something that spirit told you was necessary to do. That's the one thing about me. I don't ever second guess myself or my decisions because my decisions have never led me astray ever. That's why I'm in the position that I am in. I am like Queen. I don't want to. What's her name? Is her name Queen Elizabeth? I'm not talking about the one that just recently passed. She ruled over England, or was it England? I think it was England. That queen that ruled over England for 40 years without a husband. And people are really, really a trip, and they always trying to. And you know what? It ain't about whether or not I have a husband or not. It's about enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people. They set themselves up for downfall, straight up and down. They do. I got people that are scared of me, very, very afraid, and they should be. The reason why you should be afraid of me is because I'm righteous. That's why. And while other people may have allowed you to trespass upon them in the past, we're not living in the past, we're living in the future. And I always get them. I always get them. Always. Okay. If it wasn't for all that bureaucracy or something like that, I might have became a cop. I always get criminals. I always kick them in the nads. You know what I'm saying? Criminals think that they're smart. They really, really do, but they're not smart at all. Okay? They're not. I was given my wings and my sword to destroy any criminal trying to commit a crime against me. Okay. And that's exactly what, when you think about it, the police do. They turn the criminals into the victims because that's exactly what they deserve. You got people that, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? While my ancestors and my spirit, my power is so powerful that you feel threatened by me. But, the reason why you feel threatened by me is because you should. You should feel threatened by me. I will change your entire life. And depending on whether or not I'll change your life for the better or the worse, depends on you. And that's with everybody. See, when you trespass on somebody's property, you give them power over you. It's no different than, like, even if somebody is coming at you in the astral, or which YouTube, the internet is the astral, or whether or not somebody coming up in your house, you have all of the power over that person. Okay. So, that's one of the reasons why I believe that's one of the reasons why the troll rate has dwindled. These trolls on here, they've dwindled because a lot of them are either getting locked up, killed, or going to jail for something. Because think about it, if you trolling somebody online, like, not in every case, some trolls are just kind of mischievous. But when you come across a troll that is that crazy, typically trolls are getting stitches. Like, when you are a stalker troll, like, seriously, like, you have no power whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You're literally like a fly to poop. You're like a flea to the nutsack of a dog is what you are. That's all you are. You're a flea and you can be washed away. Like, I don't understand people. You would think that certain people would have more dignity and self-respect, but they don't. They don't have any dignity or self-respect. And let's face it, judgmental people are already nuts. They stupid as hell. They would rather spend their lives judging other people's stuff than actually living life. So that's what then makes you a sacrifice. You end up becoming my sacrifice. And that's not just if you're a witch, that's anybody. If I was running around here bothering, harassing people, stalking people, I would be putting myself in a position as a sacrifice for that person. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how I see it. How else can you see it? How else are you supposed to see it? What am I supposed to see it as a threat? What am I supposed to be afraid? Like, people are they tried to scare me and they sitting over there shaking in their boots. Y'all, it's so funny. It has just been like some real cartoonish, stupid, like dumb, matrixy, shifting reality, which really don't have nothing to do with my reality, and it's been going on all weekend on YouTube, all week, all year. Like, and it just, what else can you do but sit back and ultimately at the end of the day laugh at those people? And the bottom line is that, when it comes down to a lot of those people that are in that sector, I have so much control over those people. I control how they feel every day. Hmm. What they thinking. Spirit showed me in spirit that these people that was just threatening me, they sitting over there scared to death. Scared. They're very afraid, and they should be afraid. You should be very afraid of me. Seriously, people need to be smarter than that. If they mama walks up to me and asks me why, I have to tell them, your child should have been smarter than that, and you should have been more protective over your child. And one of them tried to say that her parents were upstanding citizens. I doubt it very, very, very seriously. Your parents were not good people to have a child doing what they're doing. No, I refuse to believe that. If your parents was any good, their child would have made better choices. Threatening my children. Uh-huh. You got a death wish. You threatening people's kids. You got a death wish for real. That's why I was telling y'all, you know, don't be like, I'm a good Samaritan to a fault, but at the end of the day, you can't walk around giving people love and light. You can't do it. I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't have to give you nothing. I'm not obligated to nobody. Straight up and down. I don't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It is. It's very, very weird, the minds of other people. But see, I like to take people's consciousness and I like to kick it off of this planet. Because I don't like other people's consciousness. They real weird and sick. You know? And I already said, my spirits already told me, you threaten my child in any kind of way, death will come to you. And why in the hell should I have to feel some type of way about saying that? I already know all the signs point to it. And more than likely a violent death to those enemies. You know what I'm saying? You don't threaten nobody's kids. I ain't like, as long as you ain't came and threatened nobody's kids, you good. People that threaten people's kids, oh, they are screwed. And coming, I feel like coming up against me, it's totally unfair because I already got you beat by a damn landslide. And it's not to say whose deity is more powerful. It's all about your relationship with those deities. It ain't even about that. It's about your relationship with yourself. Like, I'm sitting up here like, really, you're threatening my kid because you can't get your way? Because I'll never give it up. That's just like if somebody was trying to rob me. I don't believe I would give up my shit. I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Somehow, either their gun would jam or they get lifted up into the damn sky. I would never, ever, ever give over my power to nobody. Not ever. Because I don't have to. People running around here, trying to harness people's power and trying to tell somebody, give up your power. I ain't going to do it. I ain't gonna do it. And you ain't like, I don't understand what people's issue is. I mean, by mid next year, I'm just gonna have the like, I think I've done it before. I've dropped houses on people before. I will drop a house on you. I'll make a mudslide come directly to your house, and that's it. Next thing you know, the walls will be crumbling around you. And what's sick is men, these strange men. What's up with strange men in social media wanting to have power over you? I mean, what is it? That's really sick. It's very intrusive. You ain't got no power over here. For real, for real. You ain't even got power where you at. How you gonna have power over me and you have no power where you at? And probably never will. And people like that are too much of a coward to face their own enemy, which is themselves, which is their own fear. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. People will see, especially men, they'll see that you have a lot of power and they want to instantly take over it and make you give them their power. That's not something as a witch that I will ever be prepared to do. Now, I can give you a portion of my power. If you mean something to me, I'll empower the fuck out of you. But I don't know you. I don't care about you. I ain't got to do nothing for you. I don't. We got our own black community. But first of all, you gonna get that work because you're judging me because I'm a witch, but then again, you're trying to practice witchcraft. Okay, I'll see how that works out for you. hmm I'll see how that works out for you. You know, and I think it comes from feeling totally powerless with these people, and like I don't even look like the type of person to let somebody have power over me. I am not that type of person. And I barely got bullied in high school. I think that a lot of these people have trauma that they're trying to get out. You ain't about to work out your trauma on me. There are plenty of mental health hotlines for you to call because I claim my power and ain't lost it. I always will. Like I don't understand that. You have no power. These people barely even pay their own power bill. They ain't got no. Lord have mercy. He who pays the bills has the power. He who pays the bills has the power. I pay my own bills. What are you talking about? I don't understand these people. I really honestly don't. And they always get very, very negative karma. They just don't come on here and talk about it. But oh my God, their lives just be filled with uh, nightmares and, craziness. Thank God for the witches. Witches really bring in justice for women, especially women like myself that ain't looking for no trouble. Like, it would make no sense. You know what I'm saying? If I was actually looking for trouble, but I hardly think that coming out here and living under my constitutionally protected right to be a human being and to be who I am and to have freedom of religion and to have freedom of speech. Like, really? Like, oh, wow. You're going to try to contact the authority because you want to violate my rights? This is an oxymoron, isn't it? I'm crazy. Yeah. So that group of people is coming. It's time for the chickens to come home to roost. Any false, things, that those things can be led to jail. All of the copyright infringement, these people were literally on borrowed time. And I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really explain it to them until it's at the bitter end. And they're literally broken down and failed. You know what I'm saying? Failing themselves. Truly, when you minding your own business, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know. And really, to be honest with you, I don't fear any man that attacks a woman. I don't. I'm sorry. You're a joke to me. Seriously. There's a lot of us women, we're not living in fear like that. Okay, why should we? For what? I don't have no fear of a man that is weak enough to attack a women and children. Come on now. Oh Lord. That's just like saying I'm gonna be afraid of a cotton ball. I'm sorry, hon. It just you're not that ain't it. That ain't it, boo boo. That ain't it. I'm sorry. That's just not gonna um mm, oh Lord. Anyway, I slept like all night. I'm gonna let my food settle a little bit. I'm gonna take my medication, my antibiotic, and then lay myself down. I got a package coming tomorrow, and I thought, I think I am gonna go ahead and do a haul. I don't know. I may or I may not. It ain't nothing but various spiritual items that I got that I think I'm gonna do a haul for. So I'll be back tomorrow with that. The package got delayed on Christmas Eve, which I kind of had a feeling that it would, you know. So got a lot done this weekend, though. A lot got accomplished this weekend, you know. A lot. It's been a great week, too. It's been a great week. Okay. I have a lot to be thankful for. Oh my God. When you blessed, but the discrimination against women is real. And, while there are women out there that get raped, there's women out there that get killed and stuff like that. For those of us that, they can't touch us, like MC Hammer, you know what I'm saying? But, it's really sad when you see a man so weak that he's attacking a woman. You're weak. Nobody should fear you. Nobody. Okay? Men that attack women are weak. That's just the simple truth about the situation. Whether or not it's verbally, physically, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're weak. Especially when you're attacking somebody that is not the aggressor. You just all of a sudden, start in on somebody, and that's one of the reasons why I am very careful about the people that I associate with on this website. Okay, I don't, that's an embarrassment being associated with somebody that is like that. No, I'm not going to be associated with you. So, I've been making sure though that I take my probiotics with this medication because it can really, really, really mess up your stomach. And my stomach has been good so far. Like it was kind of hurting yesterday, but it's been good so far. So, but I will be seeing y'all later. I'll be seeing y'all later today with a haul video. I'm gonna do a live haul for y'all a little bit later. Just so everybody get their mind off of all of the drama. Goodness gracious, the drama. Uh, all right, y'all. Y'all have a happy witching hour. I'll see y'all later. Blessings. Blessed be.